Welcome to the Big Braid Show. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from reservation somewhere. Taking a look at BTC and the rest of the market. Got BTC coming in at 17,154 on this Friday night. Hope everybody's having an awesome evening out there. Got the orange wraps rolling and the smoke blowing, and it's awesome Friday night back where I'm sitting at right now, and it's price action's looking pretty good. See the set, and earlier time frames as I was taking a look at this, a lot of people calling for some moves to the upside. Still got a lot of people throwing some FUD out there as well. Got Coinbase predicting, a few losses here and there, and Federal Reserve still at it. Still, people talking about Chairman Powell being the Grinch for the Christmas, and it's been looking that way for quite some time now, and it's going to be a bumpy ride, but definitely on board and ready to go. But I'm also ready to buy real low, so I'm definitely out here looking for that lower price action. And if we start making some moves to the upside, I'm definitely excited to that diamond hands across the board. I'm writing this thing out. That's my game plan, and that's what I've been sticking to it since last November. We've been talking about this. There's been a few times where I was just like, listening to the FUD and started trading out and swapping out here and there, and then I got left behind many times. But I've also, caught a lot of good ones and got lucky on. so it balances out, but definitely spread out a lot more. This crypto bearish market accumulation that's been going on. I've been able to get a price action in a lot of different projects across the board. Do your own research on everything that you get into. Make sure you're getting into something that's going to be, definitely good for you. And crypto market's been taking rather beating. Look at the algorithm of things. We have a few good years and then a bad year, then a few good years and a bad year, and so it's been one of those years. It's just in the algorithm themes, and it's definitely out here. I definitely, I've been talking about, diversify. Make sure good. I don't keep all my eggs in one basket. I do the stocks, I do the crypto, I do outside hustles, I do whatever I got to do to make more cash. So, definitely, and I use a lot of different apps along with banks and such like that. Why keep all your eggs in one basket when so many things like that are going on right now? The hacking going on. There's, just people out there wanting to get people cash. I type into my computer on the regular, please don't hack me because there's other people out there with more cash. I'm just hustling to help my people here. Just leave me alone. So hopefully they're listening out there. So, but yes, definitely out here doing whatever I can to create funds for some more projects in my community, and I definitely got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen. So, and here we are doing some TA on the crypto market, and we've just been getting the sideways action for quite some time. BTC was making a move at that 17,223, had some pullback down, testing that resistance there. So, this is crypto, does whatever it wants. This is basically what we were looking at last few days, was that move to the test that support. And if we're going to get that sideways action, possibly start playing out in this scenario here, a lot of people buying in, long-term holders, a lot of people talking about the diamond hands. So how low does that hold go? Is everybody going to hold the line? Are we going to see some low price action? Selling pressures up, it's algorithms there. Are we going to get that bounce and that move to the upside? Just depends on where everybody wants to throw their money around. We got a lot of people still out there talking about the crypto market, out there talking about the stock market. Stock markets, as you can see, we're in 305 points in the negative. So when we're seeing the market doing, taking some pullback as well, definitely gonna expect that across the board, and for those of us that been here for the long term, we've been part of this roller coaster for so long that you just don't really notice the pains of the losses. It's just like, oh, okay, here we are. DCA time, and we'll see where it's at in another month or two. Because it's for the long run, 10 years down the road, be a good time to check it then. So, but until then, like I always say, everybody stay healthy out there. Gotta be alive in 10 years. We'll still spend this money, so take care of yourselves out there in the community. But we got BTC coming in at 17,144. Definitely gonna get over that 17,223. Had talked just yesterday, people talking about that 18,000 mark. I got to get that pull back down to some lower price action, and then that pivot to the upside. People calling bottom here, and even in the bottom, during the bear market, could definitely see some sideways action over time. And as you can tell, since November, we slowly, lost that price action until here we are. Had this low price action 17,146, and possibly could see some sideways action over time, could see some movement up to the upside. Just definitely interesting to see where we're going. I've been definitely out here watching that media. They're flipping the script every day, ups and downs, giving people emotional damage, and it's interesting to read about on the regular. You see people's dislikes and likes, and those of us that are out here looking for the low price action, it was less risk than buying at the top. So here we are at this low price action, and it feels a lot better being closer to, closer to the bottom than it is buying the tops. And and those are just things to look for, and that's what crypto's very volatile and such. So, but here we are, 17,145. Definitely excited to see where we're going into the next year, into the next few years. And I could see it, I could look at it, I could see the sales, I could see the people buying, and that's a lot of money be throwing down on some action. So if people still buying BTC, I mean, that's a lot of money throw out there, and they definitely got to be more informed than a lot of us. So, so the game of chess plays on. But we're getting into that 8 minutes, going on to BTC. So if we do start seeing some movement to the upside, we definitely got to get over that 17,223, start working on that 17,477, and start working on the 18,000 area for that next leg up. So, that would definitely be the ideal bullish scenario with BTC being BTC at the moment, and is and there's a lot of stuff that could definitely affect the market in a moment's notice. As we can tell, we still got this Russia-Ukraine scenario, we got China, Taiwan, we got a lot of stuff going on in the market that can definitely affect us in a moment's notice. We got talk of COVID coming up again. So, these are things to look for as far as, looking at the long-term area. And, I'm definitely out here loving the accumulation over time. It gives me time to get more. And I know everybody's like, we need the money now. And that's exactly how I feel on the daily too. I need that money now. But, in the long run, a few years down the road, I'm definitely excited to see where the price action is going to be, see what we're talking about. But we'll find that out at a later show. So for everybody in all the coins we talked about tonight, good luck. And you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions in the market only. And you always got to do what's right for you. So you also have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good day. Mr. Big Braids is signing out.